It's warming up here in the Northeast, finally, my goodness. If you click this video, it's because you're starting to think about how you're gonna get that green, thick, healthy lawn for the spring. Now, I'm making this video if you're new to lawn care, if you possibly bought a new house and you wanna get into this and have a green, healthy lawn, this video is for you. I'm gonna tell you 5 steps, easy steps to start with to have a healthy lawn from spring all the way through fall if you're here in the Northeast like myself. Now, before you go to the store and start buying up stuff, slow down, killer. Let's make sure you don't, number one, overspend and buy 2 products that may not even work together, all right? So let's get into number 1. The first step in getting your lawn right in the spring is gonna be to clean all the debris off of the lawn. Any twigs, sticks, old leaves, get rid of it. Then you may or may not want to dethatch. If you don't know what dethatching is, it's a tool that works like a power rake, and it'll take all the dead material off, or dead grass, pull it up so you can have good soil contact for when it's time to treat the grass, okay? I can put a link up to the one that I use if you're interested. You can either rent them at your big box store or you can just buy one off Amazon. That's what I did. They're not that expensive, okay? So once you get your lawn all cleaned up and all the debris off the top, the second thing is you want to wait for, like I mentioned here, it's beautiful, I'm finally wearing a t-shirt. You want to wait till the soil temperature reaches 55 degrees. So although you may have a couple days where it's 60, 65, maybe even a couple weeks, that doesn't mean the soil's ready, all right? The soil needs to reach 55 degrees because that's when it's like the wake-up call for the lawn, okay? It tells your roots it's time for nutrients. It's the time where you can start feeding your lawn with a good fertilizer. To check the soil temperatures, you don't need to go out and buy anything. If you have a meat thermometer in the kitchen, just use one of those, save yourself some money. Step 3 is fertilizer. Do you need fertilizer? Yes. In the spring, you want something with high nitrogen or a balanced mix of nitrogen and phosphorus. I typically use Milorganite in the spring. It has an NPK of 640. The 6 is nitrogen and the 4 is phosphorus. What nitrogen does is it gives you that nice green color that you're looking for coming out of the dormancy of winter, and phosphorus promotes root strength and growth. Okay, so in my opinion, you do need it. I've been using it for years. Milorganite is a slow release fertilizer. So in the beginning of spring, use it, wait another 4 weeks, and then apply it again. And that's how you're gonna see the lawn really deepen in that green color, all right? So before we get into steps 4 and 5, I'm gonna actually combine steps 4 and 5 together because it really refers to 2 obstacles you're probably gonna be facing. One is gonna be roots, weeds, and the other one is gonna be bare spots. Now, the first thing I would address first is the weeds. If you have weeds, you can lay a pre-emergent, which would prevent the weeds from even reaching the surface. Or you can spot treat the weeds with a product like Tenacity or something like that. I'm not going to get too far into that detail. That's for another video. But if you are going to use pre-emergent, you don't want to overseed. You don't want to lay seeds because the pre-emergent will not only prevent your weeds from popping up, but it'll prevent your seeds from growing. All right, so pick one or the other. If you're going to lay seeds, spot treat the weeds and move on. Now, most people will advise you to overseed in the fall, which I agree with, but you can do both. All right, if you're going to overseed in the spring, once the temperatures hit the 55 degrees, throw your seeds. You just got to make sure you water it. Don't forget to water. The trick is let the seeds mature before you start cutting the grass. If they're too young, you're just going to kill it off, okay? They can't handle people walking on it too early or the lawnmower going over it, or else it won't survive. And the last piece of advice I have for you if you're new to this is your grass loves to be cut. The grass likes it, it needs it. So cut your grass often, cut the lawn twice a week. I do at least twice a week. I know some people don't have time for it, but if you do, shoot for 2 days a week for the mow and water regularly. I hope this video was able to help you out if you're new to lawn care. I have videos all summer and spring and fall about the lawn, except for the deep winter that we had. For me, we moved into a new home, so I have a whole bunch of new challenges here with this lawn. It's uneven, I got a ton of weeds, and it's still covered in snow. So stick around to see how we fix this back to the old lawn that we had at the old house. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.